I'm very excited and I just can't hide it. And I was gonna play that clip, a soundbite, but I thought, well, I'm gonna get dinged for like copyright infringement, so I'm not gonna play it. But I can sing it, so I'm not gonna sing it. I'm so excited. That's the one I'm talking about, in case you didn't know. But why am I so excited? Well, probably the title of the video helps explain, but I'm excited because it works. It works. It really works. I think that's in a movie somewhere, but I don't know where. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. Because more importantly, I'm going to tell you why I'm so excited and why and what works. That might be in the intro too, but what can you do? First and foremost, what am I wearing? A shirt. Shirt? Go figure. The ones without shirts don't do very well, or maybe they do well in the wrong way. Anyway, I'm wearing a shirt, and it's like, here's the thing about the shirt. It's not black, and it's not white, because that's like the only two shirts I ever wear. Why, you might ask? Did you ask? I hope you asked. Well, because black and white shirts actually do very good. Now, pro tip here, if you sweat a lot. Black and white shirts actually do very well if you sweat a lot. They just either, for whatever reason, if they're really black or they're really white, they don't show sweat. There's like science involved in that, or physics, science, chemistry, whatever it is. My collection, I can show you right now my collection of shirts, and they're mostly black and they're mostly white, as far as like undershirts. Now, if the outer shirts can be anything you want. I mean, not yellow, not orange. And it's not that those colors are pink. And it's not that those colors aren't cool or they're less cool. Those just show sweat. Now this shirt here would show sweat. So here we go. Woohoo! Sweat? I don't think there's any sweat. Haha! It's not just an excuse for flexing. It's an excuse for flexing. Well, it's both things. It's an excuse for flexing and it's an excuse to tell you about this new product. The product is called... What's it called? It's called Sweat Block. Sweat Block. Is that close enough for you? I can get it closer. I'll get about a shot. And what is Sweat Block, you ask? You asked, didn't you? You asked. Okay, it's a bunch of little packets of things that block sweat. They're kind of cold. No, my home, the studio is cold. That is cold. But Sweat Block, active ingredient, ammonium chloride, which, I don't know, I don't think that's any sort of trade secret, mainly because it's on here. Let's do a backstory. No one's gonna get that these days. I was watching a video from Stylish Dad, who does actually some great videos. Stylish Dad was talking about how he had a huge sweating problem. I think a lot of us do. I mean, you'd be surprised at all maybe you wouldn't, but there's a lot of comments on people that sweat a lot. I think this is just a normal thing, really. It's not abnormal. Abnormal is not sweating a lot. Normal is sweating a lot. And man, oh man, it's just, I feel like, why am I sweating? I'm like, not running a marathon. It's like not summer and I'm not hot, but winter and I'm cold and yeah, I'm sweating. I'm sweating by just existing. That's not fair, is it? But maybe that is. Maybe that's actually the normal thing. And then we just like always thought, we were raised to believe that, oh no, if you're not like exhausting yourself by running uphill 20 miles an hour, you shouldn't be sweating. Well, you know, you grow older and you realize I'm sweating, and now kind of like through the power of the internet you realize other people are sweating too, so this isn't like unusual. So I got sidetracked, but Stylish Dad did a video about a product called Certain Dri. Now, total disclaimer, I got a video on Certain Dri, actually 2 videos on Certain Dri, and I kind of said they don't work at all, and I'm pretty sure I followed it as directed, but now I'm not 100% sure, so now I kind of want to revisit it. I don't know. I kind of want to, but I don't have to, although it is a much cheaper product. But that's not the point. The point I am saying is I'm going to talk about this product. Now, what had happened, short story long, is that Stylish Dad saw my review on that. He said, hey, it's too bad it didn't work out for you, but maybe you want to try this other product called Sweat Stop. Sweat Stop? I better look it up. Nope, Sweat Block. It's called Sweat Block. Can't even get the product name right. Sweat Block. And he said, you gotta try Sweat Block. So I said, okay. Well, he didn't say it like that. There weren't many exclamation points, but he said, you should try Sweat Block. That's probably how he said it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna buy it. And I looked it up online, went to Amazon, and it was like, whoa, that's like 3 times more expensive than the other product. But if it works, yay. Yeah. Normally, I'd be like, everything would be like, you know, and then, yeah, because this is a shirt I would just not wear especially out in public. I mean, I wear around the house, but not in public because, again, it's full of sweat, full of everything. Life is ruined. My whole life is it's not that bad. It's close, but it's not that bad. Now, before talking too much about this product, I do have to say that there are natural remedies out there. That wasn't my best impression, but let's just accept it for now. Natural remedies. That's actually a little better. Natural remedies. Hey, that's not too bad, right? Come on, maybe. Natural remedies out there, and some of these things are just crazy. What was some of the? Some of them involved the word acid. My favorite was tomato bath. Tomato bath. I guess cut up tomatoes and put them in water and take a bath. I'm probably messing up the instructions, but that was the gist of it. I'm not taking a bath full of, I barely take an Epsom salt bath, but a bath full of tomatoes is not going to happen. Castor oil was another one. Nope, not gonna get involved with castor oil. Potatoes. Hydrogen peroxide. I don't know what to do. No. Baking soda, I hear that's good for like everything, like that and coconut oil, aren't those our big things of the day? Oh, and cornstarch. Cornstarch. And finally, there's one that involves the name witch. I mean, it might be just a common product, but witch. We're getting like really out there now. Oh, and of course, another website had, it's relaxation techniques. Because my sweating was due to stress, I need to relax more. I'm a pretty relaxed person. You'd be surprised how relaxed I am. I'm a low stress. I've always had a low stress life. I don't even care about I might look at my YouTube hits every day, but I'm not stressed about it. I accept things. So it's good to know about why, I guess. I don't know if it helps that much, but understanding why does it smell? Why do armpits? I mean, it's one thing to see it. It's unsightly, but then you think, well, it's unsightly and it smells. Well, I guess science, bacteria basically, when they're, quote, breaking down, I've heard different versions, but breaking down, I'm using air quotes way too much this time, breaking down the sweat, and that's what causes the odor, of course. Now, because you think, well, okay, if I've got an antiperspirant that actually works, do I still need to have an deodorant? No, just deodorant. Do I need a deodorant if the antiperspirant's working? Well, I would think not, because if the odor is basically because of the sweat and you remove the sweat, then you shouldn't need deodorant for the odor, right? It's all complicated. It's actually pretty simple. But so now I'm thinking, if I can get rid of which I think I have, woohoo, still. I haven't had this on very long, but so far, so good. Now again, normally, like just buckets, I mean, the water level, it would be crazy right now. This is gonna be a long video, it shouldn't, but I'm having fun, and I hope you are too. So we talked about the odors from the bacteria, and the bacteria is because of the sweat. So if we get rid of the sweat, we get rid of the bacteria, we get rid of the bacteria, we get rid of the odor. I'm talking way too fast. So another thing is, if you do have hair in your armpits, and I'm not saying, you could be male, female, I don't care, but if you do have the hair, the sweat evaporates more slowly, and well, the bacteria has more time. So in short, shaved armpits should smell less and should sweat less. Well, I don't know if they sweat less, but they should smell less. Man, I've talked a long time and I haven't even gotten to the product yet. I've shown what the product can do, or what, woohoo, no sweat. Sweat block. Okay, so sweat block, what's it come with? You're probably asking. These 8 little packets. Each little packet, you already used 1, 2, 3, I can't count. Okay, so it has these little packets, you tear them open, and then you dab. And I spent a long time dabbing. I thought, I've only got 8 of these things, or like $18, I'm gonna dab for all it's worth. I'm dabbing. Dab. So I dabbed, and I did as directed. So it was not after a shower. They said don't do it after a shower, it can irritate. I don't care as long as it still works, but I didn't do it after a shower. Dab, kind of let your arms dry out a bit, and then go to bed. So that's exactly what I did, and the next day, I was not sweating, and I was like wearing the same exact things that I would be in the same exact conditions where I would be sweating, and I was not sweating. It's day 2 now, and again, not sweating. So I haven't done this a second time, only done it one time, and I mean, I'm telling you, you gotta be excited as I am, because if you do sweat a lot and you've now had the experience of not sweating, Oh man, this is I don't know what to think. I mean, I just want to have a drink. I don't know how long it'll last. Will it last a whole week? Because this says you can go it's an 8-week supply, up to an 8-week supply. Now again, I was a super sweater. Is that a word? Super sweater. SS. I don't want to use SS, but I was a person that sweats a lot. PTSAL. I don't know. All right. I was a pretty big sweater, and so far so good after one time. So I don't know if I can get a whole week out of this, out of each one, or if I'm going to need like 2 a week or whatever. I wouldn't want to use it every day because that would be pretty expensive. But I've gotten 2 days, so that's a pretty good start. If I can get 4 days, 5 days, or a whole week, I'm happy. That's upside down. So far, so good. And I'm going to do another video, of course. I'm going to like revisit this after a week or so and see how we're doing under different conditions. But I am pretty happy. It's going pretty well. So, I don't want to show name brands, but this was one I bought. Oops, I should have done that. Gone. Another one. I don't want to show name brands, but this one's like the funny thing is, like, I can look at the ingredients. What's the active ingredient? This one's got some weird words by it. The other one has the different words. There's no secret. So there might be other things that do work. I don't know. Maybe Certain Dri did work. Maybe even this thing does work. This is clear power gel. Maybe it does. I don't know. But all I know for sure is that whole method of just, add it after your shower or before you go out wasn't working for me. This is working for me. So I'm very excited about this. And I don't know. Apply every 7 days or as needed. So that's where they might get you. Maybe you do need it daily or whatever. But I didn't need it daily. And again, I'm not just doing that to flex. A little, but not a lot. But wow, I mean, seriously. Okay, I should go over full details. Like during the day, I mean, it could be a little damp, a little damp. So I'm not gonna say it's like absolutely nothing comes out of those pores. They get a little warm. Is blocking pores? I didn't even talk about this, but is blocking pores a good thing, a healthy thing? There's that word again, healthy. Well, I haven't used it in this video, but we've used it before. But is it a healthy thing? I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, again, from what I've read, my lengthy research, you have other pores. Your whole body is full of pores. If your body needs to sweat to cool off, then it'll find a way. You've got, I don't know, tens of thousands, millions, I don't know how many other pores, probably not millions, but you've got a lot of other pores. We can turn off these pores for a little while and find other ways. But then that's the other thing. It was like I wasn't sweating because I was hot or nervous. I was just sweating just because, I don't know. My body was just thinking, it's good, let's sweat. Like, no, let's not sweat. There's no physical need for it. So that's what's so frustrating for me, and probably a lot of other people out there. It's like, that's, you know, if I'm running a marathon, yes, okay. And if it's 120 degrees out, yeah, okay. I'm okay sweating anywhere. But when it's like, you know, 60 and you're not cold or nervous, or you're cold, but you're not nervous, that's not right. That's not fair. Not when other people aren't doing it. So for me, I'm happy. Sweat block. They're not even paying me for this. If they paid me, then I couldn't even say the negatives. But actually, there haven't been any negatives so far, except the price. I don't like the price. Could be cheaper. Sweat block. No sweat. We've been doing this whole. Look at that. Normally, I'd be sweating. I don't even like to do. I'm used to not raising my hands. I mean, I'm not a hand raiser because, you know, it's like, am I sweating? Nope. I don't think so. Nope. Ha ha.